for those of you who haven't been baptized here, this is like a hot tub. It's really, really nice. I'm just going to hang out here for a while after this. So I'm Aspen. I have kind of an interesting story. I was raised for 17 years in a cult. We never talked about Jesus. I didn't know who he was. And the particular cult that I was a part of believed that we are still waiting for the Messiah to come. So you can imagine how confused I was, especially when I met my husband who was young and told me he's risen and is alive. So I spent a lot of my teenage years and then my early 20s just really lost and focusing on myself and trusting my own intellect, my own knowledge, my own education, my feelings. And as you can imagine, it just took me down so many paths that hurt me, hurt other people. And honestly, I really just didn't know who I was. And a year after Aaron and I got married, we got married in 2004. And I know that he and my father-in-law, who's here tonight, when I was in class in college, my father-in-law would come over to our house and they would pray for my salvation. I didn't know this until after it actually happened, but they've been praying for me for a long time. And exactly 3 weeks before Easter in 2005, I came home from class one day and I said, Aaron, I am an atheist. I do not believe in God. And if there really is a God, I'm so angry at whoever that God is. And I know that crushed my husband, but I was exactly what I said. I was so angry. Throughout the years before that, Aaron would try to take me to various churches. And though I've never, really had a drinking problem or anything, just to get me through the doors of a church, I would have to guzzle half a bottle of wine just to get up on Sunday morning and go to a church. And we were the back row people. I would sit in the back row and we would bail the minute the music started. So 3 weeks before Easter of 2005, Aaron said, I tell you what, let me take you to this one church. I will never take you to another church again. And he took me to North Thornton Campus here at Crossroads, and I got to hear Pastor Kim speak. And I have no idea what his sermon was about. I know he's watching online. He texted me last night and said he would, so I'm sorry, Pastor Kim. I don't remember what that sermon was about. But I had a Paul on the road to Damascus moment. In the middle of the sermon, Jesus spoke to me. And I automatically knew exactly who it was who was talking to me. And I felt no shame or guilt, but he said, Aspen, this is not my way. And that's all he had to say. And from then on, I trusted completely that I had been saved, that I had been forgiven, and that all of my life, even before I knew it, had a purpose and a value. And so I've been going pretty strong at ministry and just getting to know the nature and the character of God ever since, just for the last 16 years, 11 years, that's right. I didn't say I was good at math, I'm just saved. It took me a long time to decide to be baptized because I was confused about what it meant. And it was through Rooted, actually, being a part of it 3 times, and growing even closer to Pastor Matt, who is just one of my very best friends, that I realized baptism is not something that we do for salvation. Man, I'm a loudmouth like Peter. I love talking about Jesus, so I'm going to declare it. And so here I am. that's my story. So there it is.